Welcome back. How to stop thinking about food and finally feel in control. See if you can relate to this. Someone said, I had a reality check at my doctor's appointment the other day when I was in the overweight BMI category. Yesterday, my neighbor thought I was pregnant. The biggest challenge is that I love food and think about it at any time my brain is not deeply involved in work or conversation. I know meds can help with that, but I don't qualify for them with insurance and can't afford them out of pocket. It's time to make a change. I plan to decrease my portion sizes, limit treats and unhealthy snacks, and increase my step count. I'll also do a simple food diary to help keep myself accountable. I'll change my social media algorithms to not show as much food content so I won't be prompted to think about food there. What other tips to stop teasing myself with food thoughts 24/7? Click like that stuff you can relate to. Gotta show some compassion and love for this situation. You're not the only one who's going through these kind of challenges. Overall, my short answer would be eat more fruits, veggies, and beans for more fiber. In this video, I'm going to give you 4 tips to empower your health choices. So let's get into it. My name is Reggie. I'm the founder of Fit for Freelance. I help business owners lose weight without crash diets and guilt so they feel their best. Take my free Live Aligned scorecard. It's a 3-minute quiz to check your health habit score and learn your best next step. That's linked below. Now, one thing I like to point out, it's okay to love food. There's nothing wrong with that. Food is good and it's usually pretty good for you, keeps you around, and it tastes delicious. If you're really struggling with thinking about food, you can ask your doctor or take an eating disorder screening test. There are some more serious issues that could be at play. So you definitely don't want to beat yourself up or be too tough on yourself. Just get help, get support where you need it. Now, the first tip I have for you here, eat more fruits, veggies, and beans for more fiber. Now, this is really good for appetite management. I talk about the benefits of fiber all the time. There's going to be some other videos coming out before or after this one talking about benefits of fiber, best fruits. Something that's really cool about this, I'll put a link to the video I did on this. GLP-1 is produced by bacteria in the gut microbiome that can help with appetite management. So it's a little fun fact for you. Plus, it helps you feel more satisfied overall when you're eating these high fiber foods. So you're not as hungry and you don't think about foods as much. Second tip, it's a good idea to monitor your food image environment and help identify triggers and patterns in your diet. So if you are constantly watching like cooking channels or the Food Network, or your Instagram is a bunch of recipes and people eating delicious foods, that's going to contribute to you wanting to eat more often than your body may need, or you might feel healthy, hungrier than you actually are, kind of thing, or than your body is. So when you monitor your environment and what you're seeing, those food ads during your sports games, all that stuff, just be mindful of that and how that affects your food choices so you can make informed, empowered decisions. The third tip I have for you, set a realistic diet. People will get stuck all the time when it comes to the like crash diets, all or nothing approaches, things that don't really suit their lifestyle. And then you're just hungry and you're wondering if something's wrong with you when the only problem is you don't have a realistic plan in the first place. Let me know if you want help with that. I'll be glad to set you up with more support. The fourth tip I have is identify the difference between thinking about food and deciding to eat. This is a big part of guilt-free health coaching, and how I like to teach the Live Aligned method is helping you understand decision management processes. And I've got a graduate certificate in positive behavior support. It's a big thing about understanding how your environment's affecting your decisions, how your mindset and perspective is impacting you, and then also empowering you to make informed choices, empowered decisions on what you choose to eat. So when you identify that you're thinking about food, that doesn't mean that you have to have food. Given the context that your diet is realistic in the first place. So that's all about what guilt-free health coaching is understanding that you can feel one way with your emotions and then direct your choices in a way that best suits you in the healthy, fulfilling life of your dreams, starting with understanding what that is. But subscribe to the channel. I'll tell you about that later. Now, don't forget about that health habit scorecard that's linked below. Let me know what you think in the comments. And then next, you can watch the thoughtful way to stop food cravings. I go in depth on this topic. I'll put that video right here. So that's today's message. As always, keep practicing. Peace.